Hello everyone and welcome to another Lil G-fan show. Guys, I'm super excited about this episode because in less than 48 hours I will be attending my first Gfest. It's the largest, if not longest running Godzilla giant monster themed convention in the US. And I've only waited many years for my opportunity to be able to go. So I'm really looking forward to getting a lot of great footage as I dive into everything that convention has to offer so I can share it with all you Lil G fans and your parents so you can know what to expect when you get a chance to go. But before then, I'm just going to go over a few of the nice little Godzilla items that I picked up and the gifts I've received this summer so far. So first up, we have this U2's Kong on the Throne figure. This nice little glossy box. Not sure the size of the figure just yet because I haven't taken them out of the box, but I know there's a nice line of these figures. And another one that's really cool looking is the Godzilla and Kong on the aircraft carrier figure, which I will show you a picture of here hopefully. Next up, really looking forward to using this on the convention floor. We have the reusable Godzilla Tote here. It opens up to a pretty big bag, so I'm really looking forward to filling this up with a lot of Godzilla goodies that I'll share to you when I get back. I think this little thing ran for like $8 at the FYE store, and I believe I got this at a Books A Million. Next up, also from the FYE or fee store, we have my first pair of Godzilla footwear. Nice little design of Godzilla on the strap here. Hoping I can utilize these slides if I go poolside at the convention. Not too sure how much these were, I forgot, but definitely looking forward to using my first pair of Godzilla footwear. Next up, we have a few gifts courtesy of my brother, so thank you, bro. Here we have Godzilla Mad Libs. I believe he got all these at a convention, so I'm not too sure how much they go for, but you might be able to find these online if you don't go to many conventions. Next up, we have this variant cover of Power Rangers vs. Godzilla with the Rangers in the bottom, looking at Godzilla on the screen right there. We got Zordon in the corner here. Nice little cover. He said he was looking at it and thought I might want it, so he picked it up for me. Now, one of my favorite gifts is this amazing 1,000-piece Godzilla puzzle he picked up for me. Got a nice design from the original Gojira movie, and when completed, it is 20 by 40, so it's going to be a pretty big, massive puzzle, and I'm hoping to find the time to be able to put this together one day. And I believe for $20, it's a pretty awesome deal, considering the detail on the puzzle. On the back here, we got a little bit more about this design and the other design. But I think it's a really good deal and a perfect addition to any Godzilla fan's household to while away the time, because what would you enjoy better than a 1,000-piece Godzilla puzzle? So there we have a few of the things that I've gotten thus far, and I will definitely show you everything that I will pick up at the convention. Now, we're going to jump into a segment I recorded recently with my little cousin Joe, where we had ourselves a Godzilla chocolate taste test of all the new treats that have come out this year. So we're going to jump into that. Hello everybody, welcome to this special Godzilla chocolate taste testing segment. And for those who remember my last chocolate taste testing segment, we had 2 Godzilla bars, 1 King Kong and 1 Godzilla bar. This time we have the brand new Godzilla chocolates. I got them here with very long-winded names. First up, I forgot to introduce, this is Lil G-fan Joe. Hey Joe. Say hi to everybody out there. He's going to help me in my taste test, and we're going to give them our thumbs up or thumbs down with these and see which one would be the best one out of these 3. So first we have Mothra, the blood orange white confection with popping candy bar. Ooh. And then we have Mecha Godzilla's Mecha Milk chocolate bar with pretzels, sea salt, chili chipotle, and peanuts. I don't know about that one, but we're going to give it a whirl. And last, we have King Ghidorah's Monster Dragon Fruit Flavored Dark Chocolate Bar. So very long-winded names. So we're going to start with this one, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, before I go any further, just say, picked up these bars at the FYE store that are around. This store was in Louisiana, but there are some in the Dallas area. And they be picked up for $5. So we're going to put them to the taste test right now. There we go. There we go. Whoa!
It's orange.
It is orange.
And so many cracks.
Okay, you take that bit. I'll take this bit. Okay, ready? Let's get a little raw. Ready? It tastes like orange. You taste anything popping? It's really good. You like it? Kinda. What you gonna give it? A sideways? I actually like it. I can't describe what it tastes like, other than orange. But it's good though. I don't taste anything popping.
I taste the popping.
You taste the popping?
No, I just taste the dandies.
But I like it. That's good. So, quite surprising orange little bar here, but I actually like it. You can't really describe it other than an orange taste, but pretty sweet, but good. Okay. So that was my piece of your piece. Okay. Okay. Next, we have the questionable Mega Godzilla bar. We'll take little bites out of this one. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what color this one is. Oh, it's just regular.
I'm having
these
three.
You're having those three. I'm taking this little bitty one.
Look what's inside.
Is it dark chocolate? You ready? Not bad. What you think?
Almost.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. You taste it. I taste it now too. There's a chili pepper. Oh. You want some water? We're gonna need some water over here, please. That's a bit more chili than I expected. But that one you can tell went from this to this. If you like spicy chocolate, that one's for you. Okay. Thank you, production assistant. We'll wash that one down a little before we get to the next one. Wow. Wow. Okay. Interesting. It had a good dark chocolate flavor in the beginning, but then went really, really chili on it. Last one. Last one. But so far, I'm liking that one the best. Yeah. Yeah, that one was kind of spicy. I should have known it's a bad guy chocolate bar because it's Mecha Godzilla. So here we got the King Ghidorah one. Let's break it into some pieces here.
How many pieces are there?
Then we can break it into many pieces if we want.
Wow.
King Ghidorah, take a piece.
I'm thinking these.
Taking these?
I'm thinking
Okay.
that one.
Okay. So this one's fruit flavored, I think.
Flavored.
Ooh. Like berries. You taste the berries? No. I taste berries. No, like the berries. It's like a berry melon flavor but mixed with dark chocolate. I'm not digging it. Yeah. I don't think it goes together too well. So, want some more water? Yeah. So, three interesting flavors. Which one do you say was the best out of all three? Yeah, I think the interesting orange flavored Mothra bar was probably the best. I'm gonna finish this one up here. Well, there you have it, everybody. There's our Godzilla chocolate taste test. And I thank you, Lil G-fan Joe, for being in this segment. And I hope you all enjoyed this little taste test. But if you want like a traditional sweet little chocolate that is orange, get the Mothra one. Okay? If you like spicy chocolate, Mega Godzilla. And if you like it fruit flavored, get the King Ghidorah one. But until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks again for helping me out with that segment. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Little Joe, for toughening out with that Chipotle chocolate. I know spicy chocolate is not for everybody, but I'm sure someone would like it. Also wanted to thank my cousin again for this Godzilla Party Bag from Little Joe's recent birthday party. She threw an amazing Godzilla themed birthday party for him, complete with these little bags here with Godzilla comics on the cover. I believe this is a Dark Horse comic. And inside this bag we have some Japanese candy, some Pocky. We have some wristbands and keychains. Little Godzillas on them. We have also some stickers. And last but not least, we have these nice little Godzilla buttons. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed all the little items that I picked up thus far this summer. And when we get back, we'll be going over some Gfest footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the long delayed but highly anticipated Gfest 27. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dave Nunes. I run the vendors room, and guess what? The room is open for business.
Everybody, so welcome back. I hope by now you have seen all the footage and pictures from Gfest, and let me tell you, it was quite the experience, and I am just like totally enthralled by everything that happened that weekend. So I'm joined by my good G-fan buddy Hector here. You might remember from some of my segments with his little G-fan, straight from San Diego Comic-Con and MicroCon here in Baton Rouge, to help me go over all the great things I picked up at Gfest, like this great shirt here, and the official Gfest shirt here. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Really nice.
It's nice.
And I got some other shirts here. Let's go over those. So I picked up this one. I couldn't tell you all the vendors, but I really liked the design of Godzilla. It's a long sleeve white shirt.
That's the
Long sleeve.
Heisei.
Yeah, it's a Heisei.
Heisei, yeah.
It's a Heisei. I want to say 92 or 93.
Yeah.
And I got this Biollante one because I really love this.
Oh, that's cool.
I really love this Famous Monsters design because I love the Famous Monsters artwork by Bob Eggleton, if I'm saying that correctly.
Eggleton.
But, oh, I loved it. And one more thing I picked up at vendor. I don't know if you can see it behind me here, but I got, I'll do footage of it later, but a good tapestry banner of Godzilla 1954, which I'll show you. And I also picked up another one that is the original Godzilla vs. Kong. I haven't figured out where I'm going to hang this yet, so it's still in the wrapper, but it's still really awesome. So what do I have right there, Hector?
Let's see, we got an awesome, right, Wolfman by YMSF. You know, these guys are very, I believe they have the property rights, right?
I do believe, or they won't be able to get it out.
Yeah, they get it out. But these guys, you know, if you're looking for other cool vinyl figures, you know, and this one is from the short film that's been in development. But that awesome director. So check it out. Just Google Wolfman versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus Wolfman.
Yeah, it's a great footage out there of this unreleased Godzilla film, and which was inspired this particular character and movie. So I'm really glad I picked up this because it apparently was in great demand. I was able to get one. They also came in gray, but I think the brown one kind of spoke to me.
This fits,
Yeah. Also, that one I'll leave in the bag, of course. Also at that YMSF, I picked up my first Manda figure.
Very cool.
I was surprised I didn't have a Manda in my collection.
No, there hasn't been one done by Bandai.
No, and I was able to pick this one up.
I've seen different variants too of colors, right?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of variants of color. I'm just glad that once you get this thing posted correctly, it stands up kind of like a serpent, because you know he's the water serpent of the kingdom of
so this would be like the Manda from the Store of Monsters.
Yeah. And I was really happy to add this to my collection, along with one other monster, which unfortunately I didn't have until Gfest. Finally picked up the Bandai Baragon. I've been wanting this figure since the mid-90s.
Yeah, ever since we came across him.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to pick one up since then because, let me tell you, little G fans and your parents, you'll find everything at the vendor room. As you can see from the footage, they have everything for any budding G fan, whether it is 3-year-old all the way up to 50s on up.
Yeah, the detail's really awesome, especially the back, the ridges, you can see. Yeah.
This is why I've enjoyed these Bandai figures ever since the early 90s when they were released, and why I look for them over X Pluses or whatever. Those are great figures, Monster Arts, all great figures, but I have a little special place for these Bandais, and this is just one more to add to the collection because I finally had a Baragon. I've always loved the design, not as much as Anguirus, but I always wanted this one because I've always loved Frankenstein Conquers the World.
Yeah, so this is the direct design from it.
Yeah, and unfortunately it didn't get too much screen time in Destroy All Monsters, but we can only hope. But I was really happy to pick this one up. Yeah. And next up, I wanted to talk about this. Here we have a little special place. One of the first Godzilla VHSs that I remember watching. Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Yeah.
And we can see that here. It is still sealed, amazingly enough.
It's a good find.
is a really good find because this cover I know is probably, I won't say stolen, but taken from the King Kong 1977 movie.
Inspired.
Yeah, inspired is a good word to put it because you know that Godzilla, that King Kong climbed the World Trade Center. I know it's hard to say nowadays in those movies. And here we have, I think 2 years later, this movie finally reached the U.S., even though it was released in the early 70s in Japan. Godzilla and Megalon on the World Trade Center. Even though that didn't happen in this movie, it was still this visual image that early G fans remember.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the cover totally hooks you in. I want to see that, and I still have my copy, but I don't have the cover anymore or plastic. Yeah, but I mean that scene alone.
Yeah, it's gonna remain in the plastic because you can watch this movie anywhere, anytime. It's just a great reminder of kind of where I started. And speaking of where I started, other than Megalon, there was another movie I remember. Early remembrances of watching Godzilla on TV. I didn't remember the name of this movie. I remember it was just the movie where Godzilla fought this monster that had a fan tail. Terror of Mechagodzilla was what I would learn later on.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate to meet one of the actresses from the movie. Here we have Miss Tomoko Ai.
That's awesome. Who,
of course, played the android Katsura. You probably saw the pictures in my little slideshow, but I was really happy to meet her and get her to sign. And also from Megalon and Hedorah. I'm not sure the actor's name. I'm not going to try to mispronounce it. But we all know his little Jaguar's buddy. And he was quite thrilled to be. It was his first Gfest. And I'm pretty sure he was surprised by all of the fandom of the American fans.
Yeah.
Because I think I've told you this, but during his panel, somebody brought out the toys from Hedorah. Yeah. The same toys.
Okay.
From that scene.
Okay.
Where he's playing with them in his
that's
playground area.
They did a reenactment.
They did a reenactment. I don't have it because I couldn't reach the front with my camera soon or early enough. But they got something that looked like a slide.
Yeah. So
and he slid the toys down the thing.
Yeah. Because there's but there's another scene in Godzilla vs. Smog Monster, right, where there's the kid playing with the Godzilla.
That was him.
Where's it in Hedorah, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Somehow I was thinking Jet Jaguar. Never mind.
Okay, so next up, I saw a little something that maybe another throwback because Gfest is nothing but nostalgic. But one of the first Japanese toys that I ever recognized in a store, an American store specifically, was this Ultraman figure from the release of Ultraman Towards the Future, which I think this show was called, from the early 90s, before Trendmaster, before Godzilla took off, in like the mid 90s when we had things like G-fan and stuff like that told us about all the great stuff that was coming out of Japan. There were these few little tidbits that we got. This is before anime really took off and Japanese anything really was big here, and as it is now. But this was one of my first kaiju lines that I remember buying at an American store. And on the back here, there's all the monsters I remember getting, I think for, like my 9th, 10th birthday.
Yeah, so.
That kind of dates me, but I got all the monsters, but I never got the Ultraman. So
having the monsters.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, so I remember picking up all those monsters, but never the Ultraman. So at this Gfest, I found the Ultraman still in its box, and I'm gonna probably display this figure with all those monsters on one of the shelves here.
Can you show some of the monsters in the back?
Oh yeah.
I mean, just.
Yeah, they're all classic monsters from this series. I think the original to the series. I don't remember if there were any other earlier, because Ultra Monsters, they're kind of reused a lot.
Yeah.
But so you want to talk about that book?
Yeah. So he also got this really cool. It's kind of a kid's book. It actually, what's really neat about it, it actually includes all the kaiju Bandai figures. Well, specifically for Godzilla, the Mothra series, as well as Gamera, which is really neat. and yeah, so it has all the Bandai figures. You can see the pictures, really neat. The pages are thick and hard, so you can, you know, thumb through.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about bending, but it's really, you see some of the transformations of Godzilla. And I like how it has all the burning Godzillas too from the Bandai series. You also have the theater exclusives, which is really cool. Where you have the glittering Godzilla, then you have the neon burning one, and then you have like the
more translucent.
Yeah, he's like getting there, right?
Yeah, that one was really cool.
Yeah, so that one's cool art to get, and you have
a couple hundred, I think.
Yeah, you have Godzillasaurus, Junior Godzilla, Baby Godzilla, even Minya. Yeah, so even it includes the Trendmasters line with the Godzilla movie that came out in 1998, right? Godzilla, yeah, it had Zilla, the Zilla series. And so you keep on going. You have Godzilla vs. Destroyer, really cool. And really neat. Yeah, so it has, all the Bandai line, you know, from really the 90s.
Yep. So
very nostalgic. And really cool. Yeah, you have the Mothra series too. There were 3 Mothra movies, right? Mothra 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. The Rebirth and all of them.
The Aqua Mothra. What is it called? Aqua Mothra?
Yeah. That's what I called it. I remember that one.
Yeah. What else? Yep. And then it gives you a little bit of the sizes too. You can check it out.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I actually looked at all that book, but it is really awesome.
Right. Oh, and Jamato Takuro, like the
figure line from
Fable from that.
Yeah, a nice little I think a Toho movie.
Yeah, it's
that came out on the same time as the Mothra movies did, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it before or after Space Godzilla?
I think it was around the same time, probably 94, 95.
Yeah.
But a really nice book.
Yeah, Gamera. So we don't get a lot of Gamera, so some Gamera love. Right, and so you have Legion, you have Iris, right, from the modern trilogy. So yeah, it's a really you actually have some of the old school.
The old school
Gamera,
Gameras.
yeah, Gauss, Jiris,
Giron, and Virus, and Jiger, whatever you call it.
So,
yeah, it's definitely a really awesome fight. I'm really glad I picked it up, dude. Yeah. Even though it was kind of by mistake. I'm real happy to get it.
Yeah.
So at that same booth, I found a little something here. We have a Dino Riders sealed puzzle. One of my favorite lines from the 80s that I wish they would bring back. I think there's pretty much enough demand for this series to come back that they should. Yeah. People from the 80s would be like, oh yeah, I'd love to give that to my kids nowadays, because Winter Dinosaur is not popular, really. Yeah. And also from there, I picked up a famous Monsters of Film that I've been really, really wanting to find. It is, of course, the Japanese monster cover. A little beat up, but I got it for a little bit cheaper price because we made a good deal on this one, and I'm really happy to get this one because it's a classic Godzilla literature from the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm happy I picked up this boy too. And now I'm going to talk a little about the artists that I met. I met a wonderful, inspiring artist with a comic book. Here we have Primal Warrior Draco Azul from Mr. Andres Perez. I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. I will put all his information on his socials on the links in the bottom. But this book, I really loved reading it. I'm gonna go ahead and read it later on, and we'll give you big praise for this book. I look forward to more copies of this. So Andres, keep up the good work. Yep. And the number one artist I went there to see because I always wanted to meet was Mr. Bob Eggleton. You might remember in previous videos I read his children's books. There's one of them that I read. Yep. Here is the one that I took to the show so I can get his autograph on it. And he also signed 2 of my Dark Horse comics. Yeah. So he signed these. I'm so happy that I got to meet this artist. I've been wanting to meet him for quite a while. And of course at my first Gfest, I got the opportunity. Yay. Also, I picked up this print of his Gamera. Cool. I like this. It's a gold classic Gamera, which he signed. And of course, can't not pick up one of Matt's Frank's prints. I wanted to pick this one up for a while because, again, when I picked it up in Pensacola last year, it wasn't printed correctly. But I finally got to catch up with him again and pick it up. So we have the Gamera Ninja Turtles. And I wanted to get this one for quite a while because, well, I like the premise of it. I know my brother, who's a Turtle fan more, will love this one. But I'm keeping this one.
Turtle Power.
Yes, the Turtle Power one. Also, I wanted to talk about this thing.
That's
I don't even see this.
Yeah. Sure, I can hold it.
Yeah. So, of all the posters that I saw, original, reprints, classic, this particular Godzilla poster spoke to me because this year means a lot to me. It kind of dates me, and I'll tell you, it's my birth year, but it's a real reminder of what Godzilla was doing in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Because this was a advertisement for a film festival. I can't, of course, read the Japanese, but that's what I was told. And of course, we have all the classic movies here in the bottom that were showcased at this film festival.
So we had Mothra, right, and
yeah, King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla,
Godzilla vs. King Kong, and Rodan.
Yeah, all these great movies were making headway even before I even knew about Godzilla. So I had to pick it up. I don't know if I got a good deal on it or not. I just knew I had to have it because they had great artwork and all kinds of awesome posters at Gfest. I think that's all of the big things that I picked up. Of course, I picked up a couple of G-fans because it's Gfest. You got to pick up a few G-fans.
Yeah, so which G-fans did you get?
I got the latest one, which of course, shows the Godzilla Megalon cover again. What's cool about this one, I don't know if it's a new thing. They have a G-fan Junior section.
Yeah,
which
I have that one.
Yeah, this one. Oh, I didn't know about this till I picked it up.
Yeah.
And wow, this is perfect for little G fans because everything tied into it, like the little puzzles and stuff.
Yeah.
They're great for you little G fans. So pick up this latest G fan.
Yeah, you can see.
And here are two classic ones. I like just collecting G-fans. Here we have a Megalon cover. And we have Katsura cover here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they were really, really awesome. And one day I will have most of the back issues of G-fan, but...
How many are they right now? What number is that one?
I don't know. That's 135. Wow.
135.
But they didn't have like the first 8 or something.
So,
it started out at like 8 or 9 or something like that.
What number did we start? 7 or 8?
No, we started like 10 or 12 or something. But we can look back because G-fan, of course, made all the difference to us. And Gfest, I hope, will make all the difference to all the little G-fans because, let me tell you, the community is so welcoming. It was my first Gfest experience. It won't be the last because I'm definitely going next year. But there were people who had been going for like 3 to 4 times or on their 10th trip out to this community, and they were just seeing old friends who can talk about what they've been through the past few years because Gfest hadn't been going on due to the pandemic, and this being the first one since then, it was pretty special. And I know it would be sort of special to all the little G-fans out there because there was no little G-fan out there that I saw who wasn't smiling ear to ear due to like the vendor stuff, the costume parade, all the amazing panels, the arcade. It was just so much. And I'm going to tell all the little G-fans and their parents out there, get there somehow. Don't wait like I did or he is doing and take like 2 or 3 decades to finally get there. And because I know it would mean a lot, to get out your little G-fan and my little G-fan out there to experience all this because it is something that we knew it was pretty awesome even when we first learned about it in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
When it was called G-Con. But it
was it G-Con?
It was called G-Con, and it has grown exponentially. And the new venue, I can't remember the name of the hotel, but it was really nice, is so nice. Just needs a swimming pool, but definitely get out there. I believe it's set for the 14th through 16th of next July. So take a look into that and try to find out how to get there.
Cool.
So I'm going to leave it up to Hector. And what do you look forward to most about your first Gfest experience?
No, actually, like you said, we found out about Gcon/Gfest on G-fan, right? And so, and seeing, everything in all the awesome Godzilla goods, and as well as the community, right? Because growing up, we thought it was just us. We didn't know there was nobody else. But there's actually a whole world, a whole community of G-fans
out there. And they will be there to greet you. I know I was lucky enough to go, but for every person that did get to go, there's maybe 5 little G-fans who can't make it. So that's why I'm hoping one day to be able to help all the little G-fans out, to help them get there to experience this. So until next year, I hope that more can share in the experience. And with that, we're going to get into a little bit of awesome Godzilla stuff. You can find out in stores right now. So at Targets right now, and I'm going to post pictures of them in the corner, are those transformation Godzilla and Kong, which look kind of interesting because Godzilla and Kong have like cybernetic components and stuff. They kind of look like...
Yeah.
They kind of look like the old Trendmasters figures. I grabbed that out of the corner there. But they pop out of the figure, which is really neat. So Kong has like all this cyber stuff, and Godzilla has this cyber stuff that pops out. Yeah. And also, in case you haven't seen it, go to your local Hobby Lobby to find the Godzilla signage that is out right now. And preferably go on a time when it's half off, so you can pick up all the wonderful stuff. Did you know about that stuff, Hector?
No, I was not familiar that they had a whole line of...
Yeah, this is an interesting signage. Do me a favor, reach into that bag right there. Pull that out.
Here we go.
So this is the signage that is actually Hector's for his surprise birthday.
Oh! Whoa.
So we're going to show that out there. I have mine hanging up on the wall, but this is for his birthday, early birthday.
Thank you, dude. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, from myself and my parents.
Thank you. And
so go pick this stuff up at your Hobby Lobby right now.
Godzilla Crossing. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this over my Godzilla room in my cases.
Awesome.
That's awesome, dude. Oh, seriously? Shit,
Yeah.
That's
Surprise,
awesome.
surprise.
That's awesome.
Go pick this wonderful stuff up right now. I really hope you enjoyed the footage.
That.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check it out.
I thank Hector
Godzilla Crossing.
I thank Hector for appearing on this particular segment. And until next time, everybody, thank you, little G fans, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, thanks, dude. That's awesome. Thanks. Bye.